Hey everyone, it's Ms. Horton again. I just want to go over some basic subtraction rules today. So we're going to start with the problem 6,386 minus 563. Now, if you notice, I am putting only one digit in each square. This paper is available to all of our students to help them keep their numbers organized and line up their place value. And that way we're not squishing our digits. It's called grid paper. But before we actually get to the subtraction, I want to review the answer to a subtraction problem. It's called the difference. All right, let's get started. So I'm going to put my 6,386 on top. It is my larger number. And in fifth grade, we don't do negatives. So the larger number definitely has to be on top. Then I'm going to line up my 563. Well, the 3 in 563 is in the ones place. So I need to line it up with my ones place with the 6,386. So my 3 goes there. Then my 6 needs to go in my tens. And my 5 is in the hundreds place. So it needs to go in my hundreds. Now that I have my problem set up, I'm ready to subtract. Well, we always start with the far right. So 6 minus 3 gives me 3. 8 minus 6 gives me 2. 3 minus 5. If I have 3, I can't take away 5. So I'm going to borrow from the next place value, which is my thousands. So I'm going to borrow 1,000. Now I have 5,000s left, and I have 1,300s now. So 13 minus 5, I can do that. And 13 minus 5 gives me, yep, you're right, 8. So now all I have to do is 5 minus nothing, which gives me 5. And I can't forget my comma. So the difference of 6,386 minus 563 is 5,823. All right, let's move on to a little bit of a trickier one. We're going to do 10,504 minus 7,356. And we're trying to find the difference of this number sentence. So I'm going to put my 10,504 on top. And I have to line up my place values. Again, the 6 is in the ones place, so I have my ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So I'm going to put my ones in the ones column, tens in the tens, 3, it goes in the hundreds column, and then my 7 is in the thousands, so I need to make sure I line it up with my thousands column. Now I'm ready to subtract. Okay, 4 minus 6. Well, like I tell my kids, if I have 4 chocolate bars, I can't give 6 chocolate bars away. So I need to regroup. But then when I regroup to the very next place value, like my rules tell me I need to do, I have a 0 there. Well, I can't regroup from nothing. So I have to scoop over to the next place value. And there I have a 5 in the hundreds place. So I can borrow from my 5. It is now a 4. And now I have 10 tenths. Okay, so now let's go back to my original problem. Well, I have 4 minus 6 still. I still can't do that. But now when I regroup, I have 10 tens that I can borrow from. So I cross out my 10, it becomes a 9. And now I have 14 ones. So 14 minus 6. This one is a little bit hard for my kiddos. So what I tell them is to count up. So I start at 6 and I go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 8. I counted up 8. So I put my 8 below my solution bar. Now I can do 9 minus 5, which gives me 4. 4 minus 3, I can do that. It gives me 1. 0 minus 7. Ooh, well, if I have 0, I can't take away 7. So now I have to borrow from my 10,000s place. So I cross out my 1 in my 10,000s place. I now don't have any 10,000s, but I do have 10 1,000s. So 10 minus 7 gives me 3. So the difference of 10,504 minus 7,356 is 3,148. All right, guys, that's all for today. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be happy to do more examples. See you soon. Bye.